first, I think I should say that every tech CEO in Boston should be shaking in their boots because Alicia is going to take their job. And I think I'm going to help her do it, so watch out. So I'm Zoe, I run TUGG, and I have 250 seconds left, so let's get after it. I want to talk to you about something that literally has put me right here today, and it's something that I think will give you the power to do amazing things. And that is the challenge, but the ability for you to just say yes. So 3 years ago, I was raising money for venture capital, which is another way to say that I was making rich people richer. And I felt like that there was more out there for me, that I could do something else. And a female entrepreneur that really inspires me recommended this book, Tina Fey's Bossy Pants. And I encourage you all to get on Amazon after tonight and buy it because it's amazing. So tonight I want to talk to you about Tina Fey's Rules of Improvisation That Will Change Your Life, interpreted by yours truly. The first rule is to say yes. So when your team member comes up to you and says, can you help with this crazy issue? When your boss says, can you meet this crazy deadline? When you come up against a roadblock or think you're facing something that seems impossible, before you do anything, just say yes and contribute. Whatever that challenge is, whatever you're up against, whether it's, again, a crazy deadline or a line of code that you can't seem to get around, whatever the problem is, think about all the ways that it can be solved. Think about it in a positive light. Be part of the solution. Because, thinking about all the ways that you can't do it and all the negative things isn't going to get you anywhere. Grumpy Gary never solved anything. So that's number 2. And number 3, I would say, or so does Tina, is that whatever that problem is, whatever the challenge, whatever the thing you're up against, instead of thinking of it as a roadblock, focus on the opportunity that you have. Because even if you can contribute in a small way, I know that it can create a big impact and have and contribute to a great outcome. And I think no one illustrates this better than Dr. Seuss, who believes that even you, kid, can move mountains. And I see this at TUGG every day. We have some incredible social CEOs that are truly, singular people that are making a huge impact. And I want to tell you about them. The first, John Feynman, Inner City Weightlifting. People told John Feynman that there was nothing that could be done for the kids in our city that are at the highest risk for violence and incarceration. There are 2 options for them, they said to John. Go back to, there you go. They either end up dead or in jail. But John said, no, I actually think there is something that we can do. We can get these kids into the gym, and we can therefore build a sense of community and self-confidence and give them a path to hope. That's one thing I can do. David Del Mar of Resilient Coders came up with the idea that, a lot of people think that the only people that are interested in coding are engineers at MIT. Well, you guys know this isn't right, but engineers at MIT or Caltech. But David Del Mar said, I think that coding is actually a creative outlet. And I think that if we provide this creative outlet to kids, under-resourced youth in Boston, that we can actually provide them a productive and alternative path in life. And so Resilient Coders was born. People think that homelessness and poverty and how it affects children, that it's this massive problem that no one person can really affect or do anything about. It's marred by institutions that are broken and red tape. But Sarah Gabaradian at A Bed for Every Child, she said there is something I can do. I can buy mattresses and box springs and linens, and I can have other people help me do that. And I can give kids their own bed to sleep in so they can get a good night rest and then start every day ready to learn at school, which is the most powerful thing we can give them. And then there's me. What am I doing? I talk about all my other CEOs. What am I doing? Well, at TUGG, I'm saying yes to the fact that I can engage the entire tech community. People think that, 20-something tech CEOs, they're running on their seed financing, they have less than 12 months left of cash, they're working 100 hours a week, they're not in a position to really give back to their community, forget about them and go after someone else. But I think they can. I think I can make everyone believe that they can do something, volunteer for one day, give a couple hours to help someone improve their website. Whatever it may be, I think I can get them to make Boston a better place to work and live. And nothing I'm saying today is particularly new. In fact, this guy knows a lot about saying yes. This is Roger Bannister. In the 1950s, it was believed that the human body could not actually run 1 mile in less than 4 minutes. It was believed to be an actual physical impossibility, could not be done. After a disappointing results at the 1952 Olympics, Roger Bannister said, okay, maybe I can't win a gold medal, but I think I can go after this 4-minute thing. And so he trained, and in 1954, he ran a mile in 3 minutes and 59.4 seconds. He only held that record for 46 days because as soon as he said that he could, lots of other people seemed to be able to break this barrier. So, after today, I want you to think about all the times that when you're faced with something, you think of ooh, I don't think I can do that, or, oh, no, I don't have time for that, or whatever it is. But tonight, I want you to think that when you're faced with a question that you feel like you cannot solve, when you're faced with a challenge that you don't think you can, find a way around, before you do anything else, just say